Good morning. What we're going to do today is we're going to see why this trolling motor quit working. It only works on one speed, and that's high forward, and all the rest of them don't seem to work. So we're going to tear into this and see if we can't figure it out. So keep watching. Okay, first I'm going to take my extended handle off. I probably wouldn't have to, but just to get it out of the way. And we'll take the 3 screws out. This is just a small motor. Okay, let's take this cover off, see what we got here. Now I had this apart before and had problems with this, so just to give you a clue, is this ring, there's 3 different grooves here, and if you put it in either one of these other 2 grooves, you can't turn the handle. So this one here on this particular motor goes, this is a motor guide motor, so if in this particular one it goes right here in the front. And the only thing holding all this in here now is just these 2 screws. We've had a lot of rain. This just slips on here. That just slips on just like that. I don't know if you can see that. It's just kind of like a round hole with a flat spot on one side. This is my new used switch that I took out of another motor just like this when the seal broke on the lower unit and it flooded with salt water. So it pretty much did the motor part in. Even though you can buy these parts, what I done is I kept all the good stuff. Now the other motor, this was the original bracket that went with this motor, and these little screws here, this one here on this side messed up, so I swapped it out for this one here, which these screws are about 3 times the size of these. So this is a lot heavier bracket, and not that the motor was any stronger, but it was just off an older motor, so I swapped out to that. But what I did is in here is there's a little key that looks like that. When you tighten this screw up, it presses against the shaft to give you some resistance so the motor doesn't flop. Well, as you can see, right here is my key. It's not in there, so I'm going to have to take this down until I get to there and see if we can't put that key in there too while we got it apart. guess I don't need to take that out. Just to show you what I'm putting in here, let's see if you can see it. Right here, when this screw goes in and presses against that pole, that just pushes this down, so it causes friction so the motor don't just swivel. Well, when I switched this bracket, I didn't put that in, so we're going to go ahead and put this in now. So let's get this lined up, see if we can get it in there. Alright, now we can hold this. There we go. That stiffened it up. There we go. There, we got it on there. And there it is. Got it on, so when you tighten this up, it causes tension there. So we're good to go. Easy enough. Now I'm going to put this one back on. This here is just sits here so you can set the depth that you need the motor to be. I need to get a regular screw for here, but right now I just got that stainless one in there. That way you can snug that up and still steer and have it all at the same height all the time. Okay, now we're going to put the base back on. Need the wires back up through. Get this seated back on. That looks good. We'll put our bolt in. This, the way this works here is this actually slides into a groove right here, right like that, and so is this one. So, and the bolt goes through. The only thing I'm doing is the same way they did it before. I'm gonna put part of the wires on one side and part on the other. I was actually thinking divide these two, the hot and the ground, but I guess it really wouldn't matter because of the if they rub the hole and short it out, it wouldn't, with it all being metal, it ain't gonna matter if one's on one side and one's on the other. And there's a self-locking nut. It's all plastic, so we ain't gonna get crazy here. Well, we'll do our wires. Here's the new switch. I moved the other one out of the way so I didn't get them mixed up. So, new used switch, let's put it that way. And of course this here, you know, you got your positive is right there, negative there, so that makes that easy. We know we got those two right. Then you've got this particular one's got one, two, three, and then this one on the end. According to the picture, if it don't lie to us, it's yellow, red, black down here, and blue. Before we get crazy, we're going to try this. Let me throw one of the cables on here. Okay, here we go. Let's try reverse. All right, I went in and looked online to see if I could. I just wanted to verify all these were in the correct place. Seeing as how this is a used motor, and I might not have been the first one to take it apart. So, you know, sometimes you just got to verify that that the wires were correct to start with. These all got slots. These wires has got to go in, so this can all just sit down just pretty. You don't want to force it, because you know what that'll do. That'll break stuff that you need. So this goes down here, up under here, and kind of holds that battery wire down. And this goes underneath there to kind of support the bottom of this here. This would be where it's handy to have more than two hands. Okay. Getting all them wires tucked down is kind of a challenge. Just verify this turns smooth. Okay, you know, of course we got the battery unhooked. And then this piece right here kind of holds that switch into place. So if we got everything correct, it's got like a long leg here to go for the lower part of the switch there. So it's, and we've got this in the correct spot. But if we don't, you won't be able to turn the handle when it's on there. So let's see if we've done it good. Alright, let's hook our cable back up. Here's forward. Here's reverse. There it is. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Have a good day.